Welcome back to the franchise. Today, we are on week 5 of our new season. We face the Denver Broncos. We sit at 2-2 right now. Quite a bit better overall. Let's go through their roster real quick. All right. We have Bo Nix, young phenom. Good through the air and with his legs, so it's going to be a struggle. J.K. Dobbins. All right. Watch out for that. Cortland Sutton, Mims, Boyd, Franklin. Pretty good passing attack. Evan Ingram, solid. Ooh. Pretty good left tackle. The right side of the line looks pretty good too. I mean, we don't have a lot of hope to begin with, but any weaknesses we can try to exploit if we can. Greenlaw. Bonito. Ooh, Patrick Surtain. The second. 97. Ooh. Yeah, Gilmore too, the wily vet. I hate that the wily vets was my age. All right, let's get to it. See what our Raiders can do. I think coach decided that we're still going to run with Flacco even after the last game. So we'll see. Maybe he can turn it around and have a better week this week. I did like the way O'Connell played in his stead. But it looks like he's been bumped down to third. Desmond Ridder. He'd be next up. Which he has a lot of speed, so maybe that could be good for us. Just run for your life. All right, let's get to it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's Nakobe Dean. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Raiders and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going on a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And they did get that win last week, but instead of being a player you win because of, this quarterback was a player they won in spite of.
Ooh, jeez.
The football that canceled out really the good he did on the field.
But now with the heat.
He knows they were fortunate to get the dub. Carries some momentum into this week, and you know he wants to play better. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins.
There you go.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
What am I doing, guys? Oh, he almost got him. Nice, good breakup. And he was so close to that sack. Chanel.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
Ooh.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost
Sure
at the
didn't.
exact spot that he fielded that punt. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, going strong well over a decade now after entering the league as a first-rounder out of Delaware, it's Joe Flacco.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, I can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is
These guys are brutal.
trying to find that
This-
first win. Just gotta get gritty and
I know it's bad, but you rub it in.
It really sparks it for him.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And he's officially in
Good
enemy
game.
territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Man, that was... I'm not sure how he caught that, to be honest.
They're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big
Looked like one of those weird Madden catches. I'll take it.
One play
Better than a
in, and
pick.
This drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something.
Finally, he just gets rid of it, though. I'm happy with that. Normally, just take the sack.
He's going to throw this one. Complete here to Bowers. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
I saw that clip with Flacco and the real Flacco talking about how he gets to eat at a bar or a restaurant by himself without his family, and he's like, oh, I finally understand. And then he had to totally backtrack and save himself because his wife was probably watching. Oh, what are you doing? What are you turning that way for? Stop turning that way. God damn, Flacco. Why does he keep doing that? You can't throw that way. You're not Stafford. Run the other way. God, he needs to be benched. But I'm just the owner, not the coach.
And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Not going to be an L. Davis.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Our defense can get some good pressure here.
Pick up. They've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins.
There you go.
Much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Nice. Good stop.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry,
Telling me.
focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This a 54-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be.
There we go.
Off and no good.
Good field position.
We continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident. He
Can't
could do
believe it.
So again, just did not work out this time around.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a
Nice.
hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Good dive.
Here's a throw. Hits him on the in route. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win.
Gosh darn it.
They're going to get there, and they drop him. And And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing.
I get that roll back on that punt.
So here comes the Bronco offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Nix from the gun. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our first quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. Ball at the 33 for first down.
All right, here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Don't get hurt. Get up.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in.
Here we go.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Good drive so far.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's going to push one.
Nice. Go. Go. Woo.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first.
Yeah, Brocky.
The touchdown. So our first score of the game here is they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys.
Just ran around him.
They need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Sure did.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Darius Davis to return it.
Nice.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Denver set to take the field on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Man.
And this one gets to the 33-yard
Get those
line
tackles.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. In a good spot.
Ooh, that might help us out a little bit.
Now a toss play.
There we go.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Oh.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Get there. Get there. Nice. Woo, look at that pick.
It's intercepted.
Go. You can do it.
Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
And forget the
Alexander.
interception. He makes this a pick six
back.
touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock. and
Nice.
they gotta be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
We baited
I'm
him.
gonna guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offense. So
Mims was like,
scoring a
"What?"
touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Nice. All right. We got some momentum, guys. Look at that.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle.
Two
it's good.
touchdown lead.
And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
That cool visor.
A quick chance
Didn't
at
play.
reception after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
Nice. Oh, he's fumble.
And the Raiders get to
Nice.
And they limit the damage on the return.
Look at us go. This defense is just beasting.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do.
Yeah, that guy's such a
is
monster.
give the ball away. And
Yeah, that's a
what the
turnover,
offense
too.
does to the defense right there.
Good ball.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense.
All right, Flacco.
The turnover puts them right back.
The dagger in here.
A few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That
Got our
defense
Wheaties
didn't get
today.
much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again.
Nice. Yes.
And it's into the end
Good
zone.
run.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead.
Ashton.
Kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Ooh, man, we got lucky that
the
defender got clipped on his own guy.
Takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a
Look at that. Guys, we're playing today. We might get our first win. So early, but
The extra point.
it's a good start.
And the Raiders push their lead to 21-zip already.
What is going on?
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
Team has something to play for. Their integrity.
Return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And things are really
All right,
getting
see
away
what
from
Sean
them,
Payton
so
can do.
important moments here to try and get a sustained
Scheme up.
possession going.
Knicks has been a little
Trying to
shaky.
start out with a 1st and 10.
Fumble, interception. I think they've got a first down yet.
Start on the ground with Dobbins. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage.
Sutton's
Now
hurt.
following the play, we have the medical staff hurrying out as we look and see it's Cortland Sutton in some pain down there.
I think he was flopping
2nd
to
and
me.
10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Nix. Got
Get
a
him.
man, it's
There we
Marvin
go.
Mims. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Nix off the play action.
Oh,
Complete beyond the marker.
Jeez.
1st and more. And they finally bring him down. But
Run.
that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
but Ingram.
From a great
beast mode.
to a nice route and catch.
Shook him off.
There wasn't
He's
a
like,
whole
get out of my
lot
way.
like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Evan Ingram's had a weird career. He was so hyped when he came out college into the pros.
On the way.
Then I feel like he kind of
J.K. Dobbins.
was sort of a bust, and then now he's back on the upswing again later in his career.
Broncos will have a 1st down.
I remember the Evan Ingram hype was huge in fantasy. We thought that guy was going to be lighting up the league, and then he was just kind of meh.
Play action with Nix. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. And look at the footwork there.
Did he get that in?
The Broncos cut into the lead.
Remember review, please?
It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
Troy Franklin.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They
Did he?
just that, and it ends in 6.
Oh, he did.
We hear it all
Wow.
the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is
That was a
game
hell of a
about
grab.
matchups. And when you see a throw that
All right, that
it
was
really was determined
pretty good
pre-snap.
response,
Great design,
unfortunately.
Tremendous execution.
Point after
Don't
try
love
is
that.
led by Lutz. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Steve Flacco to respond now.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Oh,
And this throw's knocked away.
Almost had it.
Complete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt.
good looking for Bowers today.
and make a play on it.
Just good. Probably best option.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's
All
going to
right.
get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw.
Oh, man, he's unloading.
Has under this throw.
No way. Oh,
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
man.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up.
I think he had that in his hands.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Takes this in at the 25.
Get him.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an
Man.
excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Excellent return. He got 22 before being
All
stopped.
right, Broncos might be coming alive now.
Broncos get set to take over.
Another Alexander pick would be really good, really nice right about now.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's
Not letting them do much on the ground, though.
Dean in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you gotta keep
Nice.
Trying to get away
Way to get there.
But he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. Man, it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to
There you go.
him inside.
There you go.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 31.
Oh, jeez.
Deep left.
No way. You got it.
It is caught
Woo!
at the 20. And
On
he
Dale.
finds the field for them
There we go.
before being
Finally getting him
taken
involved.
You
About time.
We often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
I wanted to get him going.
To play like that does the exact
Invisible
same
this
thing.
season.
Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally
Nice.
flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That last shot
There's that
took him right
gunslinger.
down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Blown back in the backfield.
Nice. Good run. Here we go. Look at that. Woo. Hell of a run.
The Raiders
A different team today.
by 6.
Some offense.
Tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to
Look at that.
keep it going
It's
and
a Marshawn Lynch.
that end zone.
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
All right. I'm talking about.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. And
All right, we'll take that.
him at the line, and he goes down.
Hopkins is not doing anything today.
Over that throw, you could just smell it.
Good. Shut him down.
They just smelled that football
Force him
coming
to throw.
their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on, guys. Try running the ball. Get to him.
He's got it on the bootleg. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a
Ooh.
money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue to
And all this like took down Dobbins.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
All right, here we go, guys.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins.
Oh, did he just like jump and
After a 4-yard gain,
elbow him?
Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Throwing here, Nix. Complete. It's Ingram.
Right.
And
Hey,
he's able
guys.
to move past the 45 before going out.
More exciting game to watch today. I'm getting into this.
To your money players, and this tight end
Almost
is
fell asleep the
capable.
last couple.
Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move.
That's part of the rebuild experience, though. You gotta experience the lows and everything kind of high. It's like, ooh, progress. He's got 3 touchdowns. He got 2 today.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll get
Ooh.
to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
There we go. What a run. What a run.
And he's going to be
Man, what is he juiced up on today? Exploding.
13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They're going play action.
Nice. Oh, I held on to that. He had that.
But some stone hands got in the way there.
Stone hands.
On the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Uh-oh. Flacco's doing his weird run.
And he just gets
I don't like to get rid of it.
Unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to return from the 29.
Nice.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on
Execute.
1st down, Nix. He throws a bullet.
Oh, no.
At the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Denver.
All right, that's pretty poor coverage.
Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
All right, we need to get some points this drive.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
I don't like them inching closer.
Mostert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him.
Ooh.
And they're going to bring him down
All right.
just beyond the 30 at the 31.
3rd and 4. We can do this.
6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
All right, easy pass. Get the 1st down.
They'll throw it.
You doing? What are you doing?
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the
Damn.
play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So no return on that punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances.
Oh, nice.
Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devin White hauls him down. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Nix.
There you go. Get the pressure. Yes.
And they get to him way behind the line.
Ooh, nice.
Him down. And the defense comes
Good play.
back him up ahead of 4th down.
Big dude.
There. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Gets this one away
In good
from a
field
tough
position.
spot, backed up inside the end zone. Takes this in the area of midfield. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Raiders are going to like where they get to start out for this drive.
I do.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority.
Here we go. Hit that hole. Oh, man. Thought he was getting a little more.
For a solid gain to about the
All right.
37.
3rd and 1. Do this.
Solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Back-to-back carries
Nice.
here.
Good run.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage.
All right, smoke the clock a little bit.
And that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Get some points, but not leaving much time.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them,
There you go. There you go.
critical play action for later.
And they've got him down near the red
Not a
zone.
career game today. He's already got 85 yards.
A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down.
Keep feeding them.
But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw now.
Jeez.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
All right, the old Raiders are starting to creep back in.
Pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion.
At least let's hit this. Any points would be helpful. I think this game's going to be close. The end.
And it is good. No problems
All right.
there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Nix with it on first. Mims with the ground.
I get that tackle.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down.
Big stop.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard
All
gain.
right, I'll take that.
Brought down by Christian Wilkins. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos pushing for a late spark before halftime. 2nd and 8.
Nice. Good breakup.
For a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it to him
Man.
again. That is cut. to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Wide open.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Nix from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
All right. Here we go. Let's hold him to a field goal.
Nix looking to throw. Throwing deep
Oh,
in the
no.
end zone.
Oh, no.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Man.
The Broncos chop
That sucks.
the lead off before the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They
Good throw.
saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. To throw it on first down.
Ooh.
This ball's cut by Bowers. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That won't be caught.
All right.
It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that
We're
time.
sputtering.
And now
Need
they're
this halftime to come. Make some adjustments.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No
A lot of
return
time,
there.
too. They have all the timeouts, I
Second
believe.
team over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It's got a field goal, maybe.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw.
Nice.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Staccato
Any
pass,
team
ooh.
highlight real interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Complete to Mims. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Here's Nix to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want
Pressure.
to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw again. Nix.
Oh.
Mims. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Nix. This is hauled in by Ingram. And And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jair Alexander with the stop. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, there we go. That was huge.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Dobbins trying the right side.
Nice.
And he's brought down for a loss.
All right, that was some clutch defense right there.
Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have
Save points.
for what's left of this half.
Might have saved the game, to be honest.
Punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And
all right.
Any time remaining for
Run the ball. Don't do anything stupid. Don't throw a pick. Please.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
All right, we're just going to roll it into half.
So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start by zooming out to Santa Clara. Arizona in town to face San Francisco, and it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the
Falcons.
Tampa
The
Bay
Buccaneers are sputtering.
Penix, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses.
Nice.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half
And let's be at the ball.
by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway.
Nice. Nice.
Coverage team
Use the speed.
as the return reaches the 35. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. A good starting spot for
Going nowhere.
They come up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Break. Break. Woo.
They catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the long run a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go play action here.
Nice.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this forward to the 19. They pick up 20 yards
All right.
there.
Robinson's getting involved today.
1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Got a man, it's Mayer. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the handoff.
Oh, no. No. No way. Come on, Ashton.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it.
What are you one-handed for?
Doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
It's been a problem for him all season.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now.
Man, that's a killer.
A couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just
might have lost us the game.
Performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
At least they're in bad field position, I suppose. But man, that sucks.
Throwing here, Nix. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
All right,
That one
good.
firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's 2nd down coming up. Nix now to throw.
Get him. Nice.
All-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Nix.
Get him. No.
That one's cut along the left sideline. A pick
That's
up
Sutton.
there of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Man.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's
Oh, wow, what a
behind the line for
play.
loss.
What's up, Dean?
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Oh, get him. No.
That's grabbed inside
Wow.
the 30. And they
Boyd's having a
finally
day.
bring it down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a
That's pretty
play on
clutch.
3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Go.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No.
Cut near the goal line.
Come on.
Touchdown, Denver.
Boyd again. Man, it's torching us.
The offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal gain.
Okay. Well, it's getting out of hand fast.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mostert on the return. Return's looking
Ooh.
good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete.
All right. Not what we needed.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway.
Now we need to get Trey Tucker going, but not like that.
Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Hopefully, yes.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, when they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, okay? Awareness.
Oh my God.
Understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it
Yes,
away.
Flacco.
Don't
Game
take a
awareness.
sack in that situation.
You've only been playing 50 years.
Now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the...
And Nix is having a day.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for
Might have a 500-yard day.
Nix off the play action.
Get him. Nice. Tackle.
Get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a
Larry Wilson.
I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7.
Signs of life.
The boots and play actions, you get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. He's running with it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Shotgun snap to Nix. On target to Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Now
All right, there we go. Nice. Good sack. Defense is playing unreal today.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press
Offensive line is specifically.
And when they do, they look for some anomalies.
Secondary's been a little shaky, but
Coach going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
sure have.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
I'm so scared he's going to fumble every time he's hit like that.
Going to make it 2nd and 4.
Definitely needs to clean that up next couple seasons as we get better. It's really his only weakness right now.
Give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Oh, no. No.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to
Man.
back them up and bring up fourth down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on third and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, first and 10.
All right, let's not let Nick set any records today. Let's sit him down here.
Early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Nix looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
There we go.
By Jair
Alexander. What a big play. There we go.
Interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up second down. Now we're on the counter. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go.
On the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
On first down, they'll run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
No.
And he just gets rid of this one. Unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
God, we suck on third down.
Wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Well, at least we're getting points.
All the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2.
Just need our defense to keep playing out of their mind.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Broncos offense all set to go. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the
Tyler Boyd, my God. He is just torching us.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He's calling us out.
On the 45, 1st and 10.
Entire team won't last.
Nix from the gun.
Get him. Yes.
This time they're going to get there and they drop him.
Clutch. Oh, no.
Now following the play,
No.
see the medical staff
We need you.
out for an injured Raider.
All right, he's okay. It's good.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
All right, he's okay.
Another try following
Get him.
the sack. Complete to Mims. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
There we go.
Handoff to Dobbins.
Sit him down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Get him. Oh, man.
Left.
No way.
Now here he goes. And he slides
Man.
with enough to pick up that first. They get
God, he
18
could use his
yards
legs.
and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually,
Ooh, he's
practicing
slippery.
how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied
Stiff-armed.
He had another chance to take a shot on him.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going with Dobbins here. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.
There we go. Yes.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
How'd he get in there?
Be a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape. That
Lindenberg, he
wasn't there.
just
One of those plays
exploded.
in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Yeah, Bo takes a lot of those this game.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. This is going to be a tough one. 55 yards away.
Ooh, missed that other one earlier.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He
Yes.
too far left. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Right. Raiders might be getting their win.
Management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. 4th quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. But now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
A good
They should have.
start for the
They shouldn't be scared of this
Raiders.
offense.
Up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chance to move the chains.
I think everybody realizes that tackle for loss is important.
He'll throw it.
Whoa, what are you doing? You got an easy underneath.
Fear from them trying to go deep on third.
Flacco.
Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance.
Oh,
as
going
we
back
set
to the
this
locker
up.
room.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Nix.
Oh,
And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space,
man.
just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's
Ingram's
gonna
always
right
open.
along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he
Finds those
picks up
gaps.
20. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Oh,
8 yards
You'd be
to go.
taking that
Let's
hit.
See how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. That one is incomplete.
break up.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after
Okay.
gaining a handful.
good.
You
Hold to a
earn
field
money
goal.
in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much.
Are they going for it?
You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
Ballsy.
When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you.
Come
some
on,
money
come
will
on.
follow.
Yes.
And on 4th
Woo.
down, that one won't work. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives
That scared
the ball
me.
back to their offense.
Denied.
Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional
146 yards.
concentration. You just
Now that
never wanna
terrible
see it
fumble,
happen.
but
One of the
still
most
might have
important
cost us the
snaps
game.
of the game. If we know anything about this guy,
Maybe he can
though,
make up
he'll
for
be
it here.
up to the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
There you go.
Tackle, green grass ahead. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
We need a field goal.
Another carry for him.
Nice. Good run.
He brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're gonna mark
31
him.
rushes.
The end result there,
Yeah,
15
fantasy
yards and a first.
player's dream right now.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
All right, what are we dialing up, coach?
This time it's a passing play. That's taken in by Tucker.
There we go, Tucker.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I'm throwing your way today.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down.
Wasn't really a weak point. Yeah, this was pretty contested.
1st down, ball at the 36.
All right, let's get some yards here. Get the field goal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
That's how little confidence I have they can score a touchdown.
up 2nd and 4.
Don't throw an interception, please. For the love of God.
From the 31.
Nice. Look at that.
10-yard line.
Beck.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders stretch it to a 2-score game in the
All right. That was
Well, in a close game,
clutch.
they needed somebody
Flacco.
to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate,
Sure
the
does.
offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up. And
Defense has
carry it
been doing their
across the
part.
finish
What are you
line.
talking about?
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. He's
All right, now you might be getting a little
and the call to go for it not rewarded
greedy.
as the pass falls incomplete.
Gonna be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Probably.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away.
Has to be a huge upset.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense.
465 yards. Whew.
And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's
What are Dobbins' stats today? I feel like he hasn't even made a positive gain yet.
Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them.
We can let them score. We just gotta, hopefully they don't have too much time left. It's the biggest thing.
Throwing here, Nick.
Just make it difficult.
Mims with the grab. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the
Getting that
48.
yak. All right, here we go.
Nick's now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get there to take him down.
Okay,
right
give him
around
that.
41. 2nd and 3 now.
You can get him to a 2-minute warning without scoring.
They'll throw again.
The
Nick.
ideal.
Throwing the out route complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play.
And he got out of
That'll be
bounds.
good for a Denver first. Slot man motioned over. Nick's
Oh,
on the
what
edge.
a jump.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Run it again, huh? Look at that. Get him. Get him.
And he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long.
Get him. Yes.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again.
He might have fumbled that.
Working quickly here.
What are you doing?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
These guys are falling
Romo is
apart.
caught by the back. And he'll be brought
Wow,
down
that was a
at the
disaster.
7-yard line. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th.
Yeah, why are they
Now
rushing?
It's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful
That's the
run.
Raiders offense,
Pretty
garden
solid
variety.
there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. back to the
There we go. What a run.
Right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll run here from the gun. And
Ow.
he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Just give the ball. Give them. No.
Try and throw it here.
Oh, man, we got lucky.
Powers outright.
All right.
They've got him down near the red zone.
That's it.
At the 22. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas first
That scared
down.
me.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
The Raiders going to get their first win of the season.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational.
Flacco
football.
played much better today.
Still some time
Defense was
left.
amazing.
But the really important thing
Ashton
is
played
you've
out of his mind.
every second of that
He fumbled,
that you
but
can.
we overcame it.
So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Oh, Knicks can't believe it. Kind of a weird stat line. 400 some yards, 4 touchdowns.
So Stewart and all of our crew,
Still didn't win.
Scott wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The
Boy,
Raiders
could not be
winners,
stopped,
as
though.
We'll see you next time from Denver.
What was that? Run. That's a good play. All right, let's check out these stats. Bo Nix, 517 yards, 70 percent completion, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Flacco, 255, 2 tutters, no interceptions, so that's a good forward progress for Flacco. J.K. Dobbins, 21 attempts, 0 yards. That is insane. I didn't think he had got any positive yardage, but I thought I had to miss something. He probably had 15, 20. Nope. 0. 21 attempts. That has to be a record. He almost hit that 200-yard mark. 5.2. Nice. Evan Ingram, 50 yards. He was all over us. Boyd, 201, 3 touchdowns. Probably a career game for him. Mims, man, all of their players had some great stats. Bowers, though, for us, 93 yards, touchdown. Beck only had 3 receptions, but 65 yards and a touchdown. Tucker didn't get involved too much today. Sutton was only 2 receptions, 46 yards, though. Wandale finally did something, 69 yards. Only 2 receptions, though. I'd like to get hitting the ball more. All right, check out star stats. Kobe Dean, usual great self. Chanel, 2.5. Devin White playing really well still. Alexander, 2 touchdowns. And a touchdown. Playing really well for us. Reese, 2.5 sacks. Darius Smith, I did not remember him getting those sacks. I'll take it. Kevin White, Lindenberg had that huge sack. Tyree Wilson, nice. Snowden had that monster sack too. This bit dude's huge, 6'7", 240. All right, well, that's a good feeling. That was a lot more entertaining game. I really didn't think we were going to hold them off, to be honest, but we had some key faults, but look at this guy's 5 skill point upgrades. Look at that. Get his overall up. All right. Well, next week it looks like we have the Steelers. Another tough game, but we can get in Aaron Rodgers' face and shut him down a little bit. Find out. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out my other channel, Friendly Fire On. Also, Games Played Slowly. You'll see them all linked on this channel. We're going to be playing a lot of Arc Raiders this week once that drops on the 30th. Pretty excited about that. Also been playing some For Honor. If you're interested, come stop by a live stream. We have a lot of fun. Nice chill hangout session. Yeah. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.